Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play Democracy 3. I started over because we didn't really do anything and I forgot to serve. So we are the United States still, though. We are going to be the president of the United States. It's pretty much the same start. As you remember, everything's going along. So let's take a look. Let's see what our advisors say we should be doing. This is the cabinet. It's all the same start. 25 points is what we're doing right now for political capital. She loves me. He's kind of thing. I mean, nobody really hates me. I think we're going to let them try and do what they want to do. The Chancellor's going to be the best, so we're going to have the best effect with trade unionists and farmers and with our tax plans. So any sort of taxing we want to do, I think is going to get us the best effectiveness here. Motorist and liberal from our transport minister will also help. So I think that's going to be where we're going to affect the most right now, is liberal, farmers perhaps. Any threats? We don't see any threats right now. There's really no good for polling. We're on the very first turn. Our budget is, I mean, it's okay. It's the United States. We're going to have a lot of military spending, right? Alright, so we want to try and pick up some liberals, because they really hate us, and there's a lot of liberals. So there's stuff that we could do to try and get them in. I don't like the armed police. I don't like the border control. Maybe we do this creationism thing. We start looking about that. Prisoner tagging? What the hell is prisoner tagging? A high-tech alternative to incarceration. To reintegrate the community upon release from prison while allowing law enforcement. It's not popular with the voters at all, and it is 100% implemented. Wow. I think you're right, to be honest with you. I think we should cancel this policy. It's going to cost us 14 power to do that, though. We could just lower this for 4 and make it none, so it's still there, so people aren't going to like it. It's going to take some time. Or we could just cancel the policy flat out. For it to change here for a second. That's one thing we could do. I don't think we're going to change armed police, to be honest with you. Can't cancel it at all. It would cost too much. Nobody likes it, though. We've got some policies nobody likes here. Pollution. The environment is doing some good things with it right now. It's raising the environment. That's right. Green doesn't always mean good. Green just means increasing. So that's not ideal. Boy, there's just a lot of policies to get going in there. Let's see. Let's talk about taxes. We got the income tax, which the socialists like. Nobody else does. What if we reduce the tax rate here? Yeah, the equality won't like that. But then we'd also have less money, so let's not do that. Car tax. We could make it the farmers would like us a little bit more. The environmentalists like it. We don't have environmentalists really on our side. Internet currency adoption is affected by the sales tax. How is that? I mean, lowering taxes without an additional gain somewhere else is going to be tricky. Let's lower. Where are we right now? We're at 16%. Let's lower it to 10%. Yeah. We're going to lower that to 10%. See what happens there. Where can we reduce some spend? Reduce some spend in the armed police force? Oh, I can't actually. I don't have the political capital to do that. Biofuel subsidies. They all like that? Oh, yeah. Okay, we're not going to touch that then. Subsidized school buses, road building. Has a negative effect on unemployment, which is good. I don't want to piss off the motorists. That's why I canceled. Rail subsidies. Motorists like it, commuters like it. Unemployment, it goes down because of it. Okay, fine. Boy, you get some really tough choices, don't you? Citizenship tax. That costs money. Let's lower the cost of this. Low none. Wait, what is this? That's pretty negative effects. It's not going to do a lot of problems. Foreign aid is helping all those people. Military spending. Yeah, well, unfortunately, that's a good policy. Border controls. Let's loosen up our border controls a little bit. Biometric checks, passport checks, random passport check. No, passport checks I like. It's going to take the rest of our capital to do, but we're going to put this into place. We're going to say that's what we do there. And I don't think we're going to have capital to do anything else, unfortunately. Anything you don't use, I believe, carries over. Wish it would tell you if you had the ability to change and lower stuff. I like the technological advantage. I think we're done. Let's go to the next turn. All right, so it gives you a quarter. Every quarter there's a report. Everything looks about the same. Wow, we're rated at triple B? That's not ideal. Well, we gotta get our credit rating higher. 11%. That's better than it was. Alright, our cabinet is trustworthy. There's an online campaign against the value. Alright, so we gotta do that with this child labor law. Too many of our younger citizens are leaving school early in order to take up low-paying jobs. Some are even skipping school to work full-time when they should be learning. The law is currently very weak with regards to preventing companies from employing under 16s in full-time positions. This proposed law would make it a criminal offense to knowingly employ someone under 16 for more than 5 hours a week. Wow, that's not a lot. We can make speeches about how children should be in school until we are blue in the face, but unless we back up our words with legislation and the threat of criminal action, our children will continue skipping school to earn money. We must back this law for the sake of the children. The opposed view is this law is unnecessary. The children who are skipping school are unlikely to be those who would pay attention to class anyway, and they are contributing to the economy by working instead. Also, we are running the risk of criminalizing small businessmen who may not know the age of the people they employ on a casual basis. I mean, you gotta go against child labor, right? We did gain some gains in the liberal self-employed, the farmers, the ethnic minorities. We didn't lose anybody. That's a good first step. We have 29 political capital now. So we don't always want to spend everything. Our ministers are about the same. Our chancellor is still the best one for trade unionists and farmers. Food stamps. It's positive effects on everything but poverty. Unemployment benefit. Capitalists don't like it, but the rest of it is okay. I don't understand how that positively affects that. State pensions obviously is a problem. But you need them once they're there, unfortunately. Negatively affecting wages. Negatively affecting the trade unionists. What would they want us to do? They want it to go pro-union. I see. So if we had it here, it'd be a little bit better. But even this would help. Costs us more though. Alright, we're gonna do with our credit rating. Where is that? Pretty sure it's one of the blue ones. It's got to be over here, obviously, then. Well, let's start hovering. Industrial automation, internet currency, wages, high earnings, work week, that's environmental stuff. Productivity, low earnings, innovation? Oh, energy efficiency. Okay. Middle income, tourism, technology, unemployment, GDP. None of this is our credit rating. Do you get the credit rating from in here somewhere? No. Credit rating. It's our school rating. That's good. It's slowly lowering the skills shortage. Violent crime, racial tension, and crime. So I think we need to maybe spend more in state schools. We'll go up to modern textbooks. To raise some taxes to offset that, though. Raise some capital gains taxes here. And raising that causes a problem for more groups. Nobody wants to raise taxes ever. Like, we know this. But you have to raise incomes somewhere. Nobody likes the income tax, obviously. Nobody likes the corporate taxes. Hybrid initiative. Hybrid cars are less damaging to the environment because of slower speeds. They use electric engines that produce no CO2. People love this one. If I raise it, more people will like it. Oh, well then, yeah. This is good then. People like this. Oh, it costs. It doesn't bring us in anything. That's why people like it. We need to raise money. Might have to raise the sales tax. Which I just lowered, I know. It's hilarious. What if we raise this tax? Tired people like us even less. The wealthy don't like it. I don't care, we need money. Oh, I can't raise it. Don't have the capital for that. Okay. Don't have the capital for that. Could raise capital gains. I have a 25% capital gains tax. She leaves me with 4, which is not enough to do anything else. Let's go on. Urgent policy question. Debt collection agencies have been in the news because of the aggressive methods they are using. Right. We are going to limit their methods. We are loyal. Passable. So they still don't like us. Hey, we're up to 22. We've doubled our effectiveness, actually. We're still at triple B. It's okay. We need to improve our health somehow. Their value, they're going down. So that's fine. Minimal people are part of my party. It's not ideal, really. So, All of these issues are red. What affects the environment? Pollution is being pushed up because our environmental policy is where it is. Because of air travel, car usage. There's an asthma epidemic. So we gotta put some pollution controls more into place. Yeah, capitalists don't like it, but you know what? That's too bad. We gotta get that up. We gotta get our health problems. Serious issues, man. It's negatively affecting our GDP right now. What else can we do? This prisoner tagging thing does actually negatively affect crime. Jury trials don't do anything? Wow. Just curious. It does have effects on vigilante mobs, which are a problem. Because crime is high. So how do we deal with crime? What's actually building crime? Those red things. Poverty or equality. Not a lot I can actually effectively target right now. Except our narcotic policy. Make education better. Maybe we pump more money into the schools. Oh, we are. We're working on it. 12-day implementation policy. Wow. Okay. Science. Food standards. Food standards are good. School vouchers. Raise equality. It's a good program. Oh, no. Cancel that. How are we doing right now? We are running a deficit, and we're in debt. We'd love to be able to raise more money, but that means raising taxes. People don't like it when we raise taxes, so let's not raise taxes. Let's lower our military spending. Number 6. What's my cabinet look like now? Ooh, Taxman's not as loyal anymore. What would I need to do to make his loyalty higher? I honestly don't know. Do more stuff within their realm, I guess. Stress epidemic. Doctors have warned our businesses are working people too hard, which is leading to dangerously high levels of stress. Okay. 26%, that's good. Still triple B, that's not ideal. Alright. Education has actually gone down, that's not good. It's too much stress, they say. So they want us to increase some labor laws. Let's go balanced. Which uses all our capital, so we're on to the next turn. Oh, we can appoint a UN ambassador. Sandra Bailey is well known as a patriot who will fight tooth and claw to get our interests represented at the UN. Seen as a popular choice among patriotic and more conservative citizens, she is historically against foreign aid and a supporter of import tariffs. She is not popular internationally. Walter Griffin is a popular figure on the international stage with a reputation for solving difficult problems through compromise and understanding. A true internationalist, he is popular with the liberals and socialists as well as foreign leaders. Yeah, we're going to go with that guy. We're still loyal. Our approval rating is the same. The Human Rights Society is doing their thing. Alright, we'd like to get liberals more on our side. What do they care about again? They care about all this stuff. Maybe we should raise our handgun law problems. Patriots won't like that as much, but the other people will like us better. but I can't do it because I don't have the capital for it. Okay. Takes a lot of capital to do that. Private prisons. I don't really know what that does. I don't want to raise costs right now. You know what? I think we're going to call it there because we are out of time. But if you have any suggestions for this, since I'm playing this for the first time, I really don't know what to do exactly in this game, but we're trying a couple of things. We are at least more popular. We're a quarter of the way popular. We're still not as popular as Donald Trump, though, so that ought to tell you about how successful our policies are so far. We're going to have to try and build that up if we want to get elected for a second term. But for now, we're going to call it here. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, click the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel to stay updated to everything that happens. And until next time, cheers.